Magento is a free and open source CMS platform. I know you are aware of what is free, which means you don't have to pay for this software. Know what is open source and what is CMS platform. Now, open source is a kind of software where you don't have to pay for the software to use it. Also, in open source softwares, you will have the right to use or modify the different functionalities of the software based on your need. In open source softwares, you can view the source code of the software to see how it is built, and you can customize that. Now, Magento is a content management system platform which is used to develop e-commerce websites. Have you heard or used websites like Amazon.com or Flipkart.com? What are these websites used for? Well, these are the e-commerce websites where you as a customer or a buyer, you can visit the website, you can browse through different catalog or products on the websites, and you can purchase those products. These products will be shipped to your home or whatever address you provide. So in this case, you don't have to physically visit a store to purchase a product. You buy the product online, it will be delivered to your desired address. So this is the beauty of an e-commerce platform. You don't have to visit any store. Item will be shipped to your home. All these e-commerce websites are built using some kind of programming languages. Magento is an application which is built using PHP as a programming language, which is used to develop similar kind of e-commerce applications. Now let me walk you through the history of Magento. Magento was originally developed by a company called Varian. In 2008, on March 31st, Magento 1.0 released, which was totally free and available to download and use it. Looking at the popularity of Magento, in 2010, eBay made an investment in Magento, and in 2011, eBay bought 100% of Magento's shares. The very first conference of Magento was organized in 2011, where a lot of developer certifications were announced, and Magento 2 development was announced in the same year. In 2015, Magento was acquired by a global investment firm called Permira. And in the same year, on November 17th, Magento 2.0 was released, which is the latest major version of Magento. Later on in 2018, Magento was acquired by Adobe. Now let's have a look at the Magento versions. Magento is available in two versions, Magento 1.x and 2.x. Officially, support is ended for Magento 1.x. So Magento is now not supporting Magento 1.x versions. So if you have a project in Magento 1.x, you should migrate it to Magento 2.x. And if you are starting a new project, then obviously you should go with Magento 2.x and develop your project in the same version. Now let's have a look at the Magento editions. Magento is available in two editions. One is the open source edition, which is free. Second is a commerce edition, which is a paid edition. Commerce edition of Magento is also available as platform as a service. If you want to develop your project in Magento, you can start with the open source edition, which has good enough features for you to get started with. And if you think your business has grown enough so that you are ready to move to enterprise edition, there is always an option. You can migrate your project from open source to commerce edition easily. There are options available for you to migrate your project from open source to commerce edition. Now let's go ahead and look at the interface of Magento to see how it looks like. There are two interfaces in Magento. One is the front-end section or front store, which is used by customers to place the order. Here you can browse through different categories, look at the product details, and if you want, you can place order for them. So this front-end section will be used by your customers. The second section, which is called admin panel, where you will be managing content for your e-commerce website. So here you have different sections to manage different things, like you have sales section where you will be managing orders, invoices, shipments and other items of your website. Next you have the catalog section where you will be managing the categories and products on your website. We have customer section as well, where you can manage the customers of your website. We have few other sections as well, which is helpful for marketing. We have a content section where you will be managing pages and static blocks of your website. You will be also able to install and configure theme of your website. We have a report section where you will be able to download the report of transactions happening on your website. And we have store section where you will be able to manage different configurations of your website. Like you will be able to configure different currencies which will be allowed on your website. You can configure shipping methods and payment methods in sales section which will be used during order placement on the checkout page. So as you can see, we have different sections in the admin panel through which you can manage different content of your website. That's why Magento is also called content management system platform, which gives you a lot of flexibility to customize your website.